Welcome everybody to the Razek Zone. We in the zone. Now today we have a special guest that's in the zone today. And for those that's been following me for a while, you may have heard him on this was during the computer mic days, my album XOX, Excelling on Excellence. He was on Never Wish Death and Plant the Seed, and as well as It's the Ras EP. He was on Relax Your Mind and Atomically Bomb MCs. And if you don't know who he is, his name is Ambition, aka Just Biz, or as I call him, Rell Realz. So welcome to the zone, man. How you doing? How you feeling?
G. Appreciate the invitation, bro. Just maintaining, man. Can't complain.
That's what's up.
Word. Heck of an introduction.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, bro.
yeah, no doubt, man.
Uh,
So let's start off by saying this. I ask all guests this, like, what's your favorite song, album, or beat of mine, if you even have a favorite?
oh no, I mean, man, I call you like DJ Premier. Like you know
Appreciate
what
it,
I'm
man.
saying? Like you give me like Jay Dilla vibes. Like we did a couple of joints, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, like you probably don't remember this one. Where you gave me the beat for Don't Stop. Don't
Yeah, I
you?
still have that. Yeah, I still got that.
Yeah. My kids love that. Like my sons, they love that song.
That's what's up, man.
Love
Like,
that song.
man,
Even with the Relax Your Mind and Atomically Bomb and MC, that was really one of my first recordings.
right. Because remember, we was doing that on like the computer, like, because we like, see, for those that don't notice, like, the audio, at least for me, the audio wasn't really there. Like, I was just learning this stuff. So, like, I remember we was doing that stuff on like a computer. Like, it was just like a, like makeshift type shit,
Yeah,
and
try.
And,
Yeah, true.
and yeah, so I guess like you gotta just
Mm-hmm.
learning as you go, for
Right.
yourself artists, like, if you don't really got a team like that, that's just
Yeah.
how it is. But either way, regardless of quality, it was there, like lyrics,
Yeah,
the
just
beat,
bars. Yeah.
everything, it was bars, like.
Mm-hmm.
So for those that, go check that out, man. It's on
Definitely, man.
rosexcellent.bandcamp.com.
Check that SoundCloud, my bro Roz X too, man.
Yeah,
He
facts,
got he
man.
got some
Like,
joints. Word.
yeah, man. Yeah, like that. And that's what I was gonna say. My favorite verse that you did was Atomically Bomb MCs.
Oh yeah,
That
that
verse
was
was
yeah.
crazy. Hero she won't
Yeah,
drop from C's, like Hero she won't drop from
yeah, but yeah, here was
Alias,
see, man. I
Verze,
forgot.
Apology. Yeah, like that was my shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. I
yeah,
remember
you killed
it
that.
was a little echo. It was like Hiroshima dropping seed, and it was like it was a little. I was like, damn, that shit sound right, man. Like
Yeah, yeah. That was
we got to
tough. That
re-record
was
that
tough.
joint. And go front. We
Yeah,
got to
man. That was
re-record that joint.
facts. Yeah. We gotta redo this stuff. Yeah. So like for those that know, yeah. So we gotta
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, so like, what's new with you? Like, do you have any new music out? I know you were working on the Hunger Games for a minute. Like, what's good with that? Because I remember you had songs like "The City Back" was crazy. It was Skyfall. It was a lot of joints that he was playing for me.
Yeah.
So like, what's the deal?
Success my only choice. Remember that success my only choice. Right, you're not an
Yeah,
option.
Success is my own. You had the
Yeah.
video for that and everything. That was tough.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, man. Man. I tell you, I've been working on that project as long as Dre working on a detox, man. Like just like really just building. Especially around that time, years ago, around that time, it was the momentum for to drop the Hunger Games. Considering the movie and the book was like really a fad. It was popularizing, So it was like, and I was hungry. I was a hungry artist, so I just felt like it just correlated. Only difference is like I'm Rell, and the one who wrote it, she was Susan Collins, but it was the same hunger. You know what I'm saying? Being published and everything, but um, I don't like as far as a mixtape right now. I'm definitely working on like an EP. I'm actually working. I'm with my man D Block right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm at his spot right now. Like we working on some joints. We got a joint called G Mix. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Pull up D Block. That's my man D Block right here.
What's
You
good? What's
know?
going on, man? What's going
Yeah.
on, bro? Chilling.
Yeah.
Project Zone.
All right. Yeah. Or like
Boy.
I was there because I was explaining to bro about your work too. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta chop it up when we get a chance. Like cause like
Facts.
because he has aspirations of producing as well. And I figure,
Okay.
you've been in the game for a long time.
Yeah.
Probably could develop ideas, but Yeah, I'm definitely like the last time I actually recorded a song was probably like a year or two ago. Like just like real life shit just been occurring. So it's like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
had
I
a
know how that goes, man. And then it's like it sort of takes your mind off of like your
yeah.
focus. I hate that
Mhm.
shit, yo. And then
Hate
it's
that.
like, damn, like now this kind of, if it ain't, I don't know, being black too, it's like if it ain't one thing, it's another.
Mhm.
Just going outside, like something you're at risk of something happening, like where it's like,
Yeah, bro.
it's
Shit, I
about
came back to just the other day. I came back to Marion Avenue. Couple of young punk ass kids slash the landlord, the super. My mama's building slashed his tires and everything. I'm like, man, the
wow.
young is wilding out, man. Like young boys,
They still on that bullshit.
young boys. Or
Yeah, like they still on that. Yeah, like but see, like these young boys now, like they don't really have the right guidance. Like if I try to give them some game and be like, yo, you keep doing that, especially the ones that like I see that they got a future because I work around kids and shit. So I'm like, yo, like, why
right.
you doing that? Like, it's nothing to be glorifying. I mean, I can understand if you came up in that type of lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, but like if you don't really gotta do that, why would
Yeah.
you even put yourself in a position? But these
Nice.
young boys is wilding. I'm like, and my building is crazy, man. You got dudes that, I mean, to each his own. If you gotta do
Mm-hmm.
that, if you gotta hustle, I can't knock you. But you getting
Yeah.
other people involved, it's mad arguments and shit like that out there. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely different, man. Like, see, even back then in the days of hustling, it was still with integrity, still with respect. It wasn't harming anybody, just any bystander. It was just a game. Whoever the players were in the game were the players. Like you
right,
separated the players and the civilians. You know what I'm saying?
right. So yeah, they
Yeah,
got it twisted. Like they just like but I think a lot of it too is like the parenting. Like I'm not a parent myself, but like
yeah.
working around kids, I see it all the time where like the stuff is not being reinforced in the household. And then
Facts, man.
it's like the life cycle, half the time it's no father in the house, you know,
Shit.
and
The
shit like
cliche,
that.
yo.
Like, so the
Yep.
system really fucked us as like black people. I think like where that's just how it is. And then it's like you're just, it's just gonna be that life cycle, but
Like we had such a place of brokenness. It's like even with the government not even manipulating shit no more, the manipulation has embedded so much deep into us. Like we just act ignorant just cause now. And there's
right,
now like
right. Those are
now it's like those questions of like, will we ever overcome as as a people, man? Like not the way that this shit is set up now with the way social media influencing things and the
right.
music. I would never blame hip hop for shit. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm blaming rap music for a lot of this dumb shit that's going on.
It is, yeah, it's facts because a lot of it is like the rap music, it's like it's dictated towards the younger heads. So like
Hmm.
to them, we're like OGs now, like we're like the young
Yeah,
OGs now. So it's like our time is over, really, like, as far
yeah.
as like with the pop culture, the youth. So like they
Hmm.
see this stuff and then they just basically run with it. So like but yeah, like but off topic, but like so
I got
basically
you.
like who inspired you like musically, like influences that made you fall in love with music and start creating?
Man, listen, man. I'll probably be here all day, give you a list. It's like I probably can't even name everybody at mine, but I know Marvin. It's like Pac say, like I remember Marvin Gaye used to sing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Some black was a thing.
yeah, this black being, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Marvin Gaye was definitely one of the ones. Like Marvin Gaye, like Marvin Gaye. Not only was he like an R&B artist, but he touched on like issues, like songs like "What's Going On" or "Inner Street Blues," "Inner City Blues." Talk
Um,
about like, how like damn, like we getting taxed even before we see it, they take it. Just talking about kids drinking watery with mercury and everything. I'm like, man, but like definitely like Marvin Gaye. I'll say like Biggie.
okay.
Like Biggie, definitely like Biggie. I feel like the way I flow now, like the unorthodox style, just is Biggie esque. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I can't.
Biggie was just like lyric wise
Yeah,
was
yeah,
ridiculous. I'm like
ridiculous.
life
And
after
he only
death,
gave us two
ready to be.
albums. Like
And then remember he
But
came out with Born Again. That was
Born
slept
Again,
on
yeah,
too. That was like in
I was slept on
'99. Like a
too.
lot of people
Too.
don't really mention that, but it
I
was
think
a
it was
lot
called,
of bangers on there. He had
yeah.
Notorious, the joint like Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
He had some
Mm-hmm.
joints on there. Like that's
I
interesting
think
though, man.
yeah, Biggie was definitely one of my like Tupac, Jay-Z,
Right,
Nas, just the pillars of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like Nas for storytelling,
right.
Illmatic still a classic, 10 song record, like five mic classic on the source, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just his in-depth details and everything, of everything. Big L,
Yeah,
you know
that
what I'm
was
saying?
like he
That's your twin
slept.
right there, B. That's your twin.
Yeah, everybody tells me that, like, yo, nonchalant, look, like, remember how he was
Uh,
doing like 139, the danger zone, like he had like he was punchlines. He had
yeah.
like
He was like Fabulous before Fabulous hit the scene.
yeah,
Like,
facts, yeah. He was Fab before Fab,
mhm,
and I really wish he would have lived to sign with the Rock,
yeah.
because he was
Hmm.
damn, like he was right there, like
Yeah.
they were throwing a party for him. I saw the flyer. I'm following him on on Instagram, and
Hmm.
he was supposed to go to the Rockefeller party for the signing, and I think like
Mm.
the day before that he got killed. So it was
That's
very
wild, man.
unfortunate, like so
Crazy chain of events. Like, you're supposed to go to a party. Yeah.
and
That's wild.
Hove, that would have been crazy, man. But
Yeah, because they had that classic freestyle with him and Hove, and it was running over that
facts,
beat. Yeah. And
he was
a lot of people feel like no offense to Jay, but a lot of people feel like, that was when Jay still trying to find himself, his flow. He was still
yeah,
rapping
he
like,
wasn't really Jay then, right? This was like
yeah,
95, 96.
like
So yeah,
that
you're
was
right
when
about that. You're right about
he
that.
was like rapping like kind of like not to be funny like how Nas say he was rapping like a fool snicking, like rapping
Right, the
fast with
fast
that
flows.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts, yo.
Like,
Um,
I mean, like, you got the Coles, you got the Kendricks, you got, like, I'm pretty sure like we probably share the same, we come from the same cloth, so we probably like share the same influences and everything.
right. Definitely, man. Like, so
Eminem too. Can't forget him because that
oh
nigga's a
yeah, he was
wordsmith,
on some, he's a legend. Yeah, definitely.
old rap
Got
guy.
got you. So like how long have you been making music for? Like, is it
Um, shit. I mean, technically probably since like 2012, like professionally, like recording like wise, yeah. Like I always felt like I could rhyme and everything, but I never took it like I never sought it after it as a craft. I was just doing it for fun, just being a fan.
same
But
here. I was just like, I was just
mhm.
doing it just as like a hobby. Like if I
Yeah,
have
it's a hobby, yeah.
or whatever, like, but
But it got like I told my bro, I was telling my man D Block, like it get to the point where you listen to music that's like not appealing to you, that it's so trash that I just want to finding myself picking up the pen again. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah, you be like, this shit is garbage. Like, how did these dudes get on? I'm like
it's like
I was listening to the radio the other day, and I'm like, it just
shaking your head.
like how did these guys get on? I'm like, yo, like it's no
That's why
stuff.
you got dudes like Kiss that said that line like when I'm stuck because I don't, you know what I'm saying, do
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes in the game. I mean, if you saw those pictures as of late, like with the Michael, there's some billionaire dude named Michael Rubin. He had like an all white party.
I haven't
Like he,
like I'm not I haven't really heard of that, but I don't
but
know.
like he had like because it was like pictures resurfacing. Had little baby in them. Had
Yeah.
like little baby being sandwiched in between two white boys. Like, yo, bro, like this is what Cat Williams be talking about. Them mansion parties, them all white parties. Be like, count me out.
Yo, like and like they glorifying, like, no offense to homophobia, I have
Yeah,
nothing against them, but
yeah.
they're like
Like shout out to
glorifying,
everybody.
like,
Yeah,
what the hell is going on? Like this whole world is just bugging. Like that's why I just
yeah.
stayed in my own little sector.
Bro, that's what you gotta
I'm
do,
like,
bro.
yeah, facts. You gotta be in your own bubble, man. I'm like, yo,
That's a
um,
fact.
but But like, were there ever any doubts in your mind or from haters that made you ever want to quit music?
As far as anybody on the out, some like as far as anybody on the outlines of it, I don't really care about anybody out of bounds. Like in between the lines is like that's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
anybody commentating on some side shit is like if anything you that should give me admiration. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like hate is like disguised admiration. So
Right,
it's
right.
like if anybody telling you hating, saying, "Oh, you can't do it," then do it better than me. Then
Facts, right. Why don't
that's
you
how you
try?
can show me I can't do it. Do it better than me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah. Come on, man.
it's
Like,
like dudes hating on the internet talking about, "Oh, LeBron's trash." All right, so you break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scoring record.
yup.
You be considered like top two, top three greatest of all time.
Right. And then now you can talk. Like,
Then you could talk, but it's like if you're not in between the lines, if you're not on the court or the field, it's like if you're not in the ring, you really shouldn't be having no take. Just be a fan. And
yeah,
it,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or just if you give
yeah.
it, criticism, let it be constructive. Don't come off as no hater. But if anything, I'm more of a critic on myself.
Right.
I'm more critical on myself. Like I will hear you tell me or my other bros be like, "Yo, bro, you nice, you fire," but I'll sit here and be like, "Nah, bro, I feel like I could have replaced the line, or I feel
Mm,
like I could have did something different with that flow or something." But I just put the utmost pressure on myself because that's what artists do. You know what I'm saying? Like put the utmost pressure, but like I never had any doubts. Like
okay,
regardless of no doubts.
okay. So, like, what's your favorite hip hop song ever? Uh,
Man, favorite hip hop song. Sheesh. Ah, man, that's hard to prepare for. There, there's so many.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
To
you could.
say like there's a song that's like number one out of that's crazy. Favorite hip hop song. I probably say I gave you power.
By Nas,
Nah,
classic,
yeah,
classic. Like,
yeah.
ooh, like that's see,
Yeah.
that's my era right there. Like that 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause and that
So
song can go for today right now.
yeah. It's like the gun stuff is out of
Especially with the
control.
gun violence. Yeah.
Like, everywhere you go, like the shorties now, they like
Yeah.
10 with guns. Like they know how to.
Mhm.
I'm like, man, but
If
off
it was
topic.
up to Nas, if it was up to Nas, he wish he probably could jam in his own hand. Like, damn, there's so much
Yeah,
violence
yeah,
going on.
yeah, man. So that song has a deep meaning, and
Yeah, yeah,
so I like
yeah.
rap like that. That it's like
Mhm.
concept.
I was gonna say like self destruction is definitely like key to hip hop too. Like, that old song with KRS-One, Melanie B, like self destruction. We headed for stuff like,
Okay,
you know,
got you.
yeah.
All right. So I know you have a few stage names such as Ambition, Just Biz, Rell Realz.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with all your aliases?
Um, but Rell Real actually came, you know what I'm saying, like macking it with you and Soul. Soul was like
Wow.
Rell Real, you know what I'm saying? So I was like,
I
yo, I
miss
was just
those
running with
days
it.
a
Like,
lot, man. Like those were like it was so much fun. Life was a lot different.
yeah, it was definitely, yeah, it was like, yeah.
It's like,
Even
cause like
even in the
life has
midst of,
changed.
yeah,
Life has changed. Like it's like a
yeah,
different type of like it's like we are
the
all
climate,
men
yeah,
now. Like I was more like youthful on, but like now it's
yeah,
like for real now where it's like like this is no game.
yeah.
So like yeah, I miss those times of just carefree
Mhm.
and stuff like that. You
Oh
know?
yeah, that's a fact. As far as just business, just that cliche line, nothing personal. Like Nino when Nino said that to when he was in New Jack City when he was talking when Wesley was talking to Ice T, he was like, yo, nothing personal, just business. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And I always been about like just want to handle the business side of things. I never wanted to tend to the personal side of things. Like let's just get this chicken. So it's
That's
like
smart.
just
That's
business.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
And ambition actually came from like that. Actually came from a probably I was like in my teen years, probably like going into my 20s, where like I used like a lot of people used to always call it. They used to always describe me as that. Like they'd be like, "Man, you just so ambitious. Man, you just got a lot of drive, man. You just." And I just started running. I was like, "Damn, ambition." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially after hearing that song with Meek Mill. It was a song with Meek Mill, Rick Ross, and Wale. It was like they're gonna love me for my ambition. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
yeah, like I mean, even my missus, she called herself Mrs. Ambitious. So I was like,
Oh
yo,
yeah, you had the
we got the
song. Yeah,
whole
yeah, you
we got
sent
the
me the
whole
song.
ambition
Yeah,
thing going on. Yeah.
got you. So
Right.
so where can people find you at on social media? And
I was saying, you can find me in the block. You can find me on Marion. Outside, nah. Nah, like the you can find me on the gram on ambitious underscore father 85. I believe it's underscore, yeah. Ambitious underscore father 85. I'm in the works of working towards like a SoundCloud and YouTube page.
definitely.
You check me on Facebook, just Rell Robinson. Um I even did. You can check me on TikTok as well. I have ambitious since birth.
Okay,
85. Yeah. But,
got you. And I'll
or
place it below the thing too. So any last words or shout outs?
mm, yeah. Shout out my boy D Block. Shout out my man Roz X.
Okay.
Shout out my man JB from Paris out there in France. Still owe you some
Yeah, he
crabs,
was
bro.
just on here. He was just on here.
Still got you, bruv. You my bruv.
Yeah, man.
For life. Word, like, shout outs to like all my folks that rock with me. Just continue to put that battery in my back. You know, my children. Uh, just everybody trying to come up. Everybody just trying to make it out the community on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? Just live life, stay alive, man. Like stay aware,
Right, facts.
and stay wise, and just be more closer to God. Just pray more, speak more of these things. It'll come to existence. Things will manifest.
Right,
Just
facts,
like I
facts.
was watching a movie called Mark, like and the acronyms is like makings of a real king. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we all going through those like we all in a sense going through those makings of kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope we reach it sooner, enough, bro.
Hopefully, man, I'm praying because
Yeah.
we waited a long because we are not getting any younger. Like we're getting up
Yeah.
there in age, so you don't know if tomorrow's even like we're entering that third quarter. Like we are like in late second quarter, so
That's a
we
fact,
about to enter
man.
that third, and it's like
I ain't, I ain't trying to wait till to get to the fourth quarter to start pulling some Kobe Michael shit. Like I
eggs
want,
facts. That's what I like. See, yeah,
yeah,
now is the time to start swinging for
like
fences, man.
yeah,
It's like,
like
hey,
I don't want to be going hard after the odds them been insurmountable. Like I don't want to have to come after a large deficit. Like I want to be ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying?
facts,
Like,
man. And I think that's what a lot of us like as black men and people where
mhm,
it's like we are starting so late. Like
yeah.
it's like you're like behind in it's like I'm
But
looking at like
they put us at 12th place in the race.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Everybody
yeah.
else had a head start, so
Yup.
we couldn't go as soon as the mark and a racer gun went off. Like we had to wait a couple seconds or years and wait for everybody to get ahead, and then we could go across the starting line. Like,
Right.
like
It's fucked up, but I mean, but look at what we've accomplished as black men. We still
mhm,
alive. We still
yeah,
healthy.
that's the
We are
greatest
able,
accomplishment.
and like you a good father. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Like
it.
you are in your
Yeah,
kid's life, which a lot of
yeah,
black men aren't. So that's like an
yeah.
accomplishment in itself. So you should
I'm
definitely be
hurt.
proud of that. Like,
I'm trying to like had I not be involved, then like real shit, like my daughters could become the next Sexy Red, the next Cardi, the next like if a father ain't present, that's what these little girls could become.
facts, man.
Like the
Facts,
next
man.
Megan, the next city girl. No disrespect to them, but it's like just like even with the boys, like if I'm not there for my sons, my son going he gonna be out here wild and think he like one of these little insert name rappers or something.
Yeah, man. And like it's like,
Like,
yo, that's crazy, man.
it's
But
definitely key.
yeah, man. But on that note,
Yeah,
this is another edition of the Verze Zone. Appreciate
sure.
you coming on, bro. And
Appreciate
till
the
next time.
invitation.
Zone
Yo,
out.
ready,
Zone out.
bro?
Easy.
Ready, bro? Ready, bro?
I'm just sitting here thinking, zoning, my thoughts roaming on a tangent, but check it, still sharp and still and heels clicking heels off to see the